P2.2 specific heat capacity calculations. I want to go through some examples of calculations that you will come across and a few tips and tricks. Okay, the equation here in words, energy needed equals mass multiplied by the specific heat capacity multiplied by the temperature rise. Now that can also be written in shorthand as E for energy, M for mass, C for specific heat capacity, and delta T for temperature rise. Now delta just means the change in. Okay, it's a Greek letter that's used to describe the change in temperature. And remember the units are important. Joules for energy, kilograms for mass, joules per kilogram degrees Celsius for specific heat capacity. They're very strange units, okay? Try to remember those if you can, but they are quite complex. And degrees Celsius for temperature. If you're given a question and the units are different to these, then you'll have to convert them before you can do the calculation. Okay, so let's go through an example. So here we're being asked to calculate. Let's box the command word. We're going to calculate how much energy. So we need to find the energy that is needed to raise the temperature of 5,000 grams of water by 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we've been given some information. They also need to give you the value for specific capacity of water. So let's go through each of these and see what we've got. E is what we're trying to find. M, the mass, we keep the same colour system. Mass equals 5,000 grams. Now if we look at the units here, grams and kilograms, we need to convert this into kilograms. And we do that by dividing by 1,000, which gives us 5 kilograms. Okay, so the mass is 5 kilograms. We've converted our units. We now know the numbers are correct. What else have we got? We've got the temperature increase. So that will be 10 degrees Celsius. So delta T is equal to 10 degrees Celsius. We've got the correct units there, okay? One other piece of information that they must give you, the specific heat capacity of water is 4,500 joules per kilogram degrees Celsius. Okay, so we have got the mass, specific heat capacity, and the change in temperature. We want to calculate the energy. Now in the exam, you will be given this equation. You're not expected to remember it. So that's useful. You've just got to remember what all those different letters stand for. So make sure you make a note of this and the units. Very important. Let's put all of those numbers into the equation then. So the amount of energy needed, remember what we're looking for, energy needed to raise the temperature. We've got a mass of 5. We're going to multiply that by the specific heat capacity, and that is 4,500. And then we're going to multiply that by delta T, which is the change in temperature, which is 10. So we're going to multiply that by 10. Okay. So energy is equal to 5 multiplied by 45000, which is equal to 225,000 joules. And if we want to, we can change that to kilojoules by dividing by 1,000. So that will give us 225 kilojoules. Okay, but both answers are fine.